Okay, it looks like we made a big mess here, but well, I guess we really did make a big mess here. But what I've done is I got my stocks in the mail yesterday or last night, and I've been working on them since since I got up this morning. It was about 1, and what I've been doing is the stocks that you get don't necessarily fit exactly your gun, so you have to go through and fit it. And how that's done is you put the gun inside the stock, find out where it's high, where it's low, do a little bit of sanding, get it down even. The gun actually sat pretty high up in the stock, so it took a while to get it down lower. I used some 600 grit sandpaper because I wanted to go real slow, and that's exactly what I did. Was I went real slow. So I got it to where I'm pretty sure it's where it needs to be. I not only had to do the inside here, but the area that was for the trigger guard wasn't fitting either. I had to use some sandpaper and get that so that the trigger guard will fit. And the front band, well, the only band, I guess, really, wasn't wide enough for the cut wasn't wide enough for the actual band itself, so I had to widen that. So once I got it going where I thought, hey, this is pretty good, feels pretty good, there's a way to test it. And the way to test it, you use WD-40 and you use flour, and that's where the mess comes in. You put WD-40 inside the stock itself, and then you sprinkle flour in there. Then once you sprinkle the flour in, you take and you put the gun inside and press it down like it would be normally sitting inside the stock. When you pull it out, what you'll have is flour that will adhere to the areas that are touching. So you can tell whether or not it's touching everywhere that it's supposed to touch. I see a discrepancy here. This is on the left-hand side, and there's very little, if any, on the right-hand side. So that means that the right-hand side's not really touching, which makes it unstable. When you shoot it, what'll happen will be every time you shoot it, the gun will twist and your accuracy will be nothing, and then you also run a risk of cracking your stock. So I'm going to have to go back and investigate that. Now that doesn't mean that I'm going to take and sand off so that this doesn't touch either. What I'm going to do maybe is build up this side here a little bit with some wood putty, and so that it'll be matching the left-hand side. So it'll be matching the right-hand side, and then we should be pretty even. One of the problems that I had with the stocks, other than the fact that they don't fit like they're supposed to, is on the back, there's supposed to be a band. Which, when you buy a stock that's you have to fit, it doesn't come with that. So I tried ordering it, and I tried everywhere, my usual places that I order parts from, and I couldn't find it. So I ended up having to order it from England. So it's going to be a while before that comes in. What that band does is it holds the gun or the stock together in the back, because when you shoot, a lot of the force is all coming back down the center line. So what you have is this at the end to help hold the stock together so it doesn't split in half. So, but other than that, in the meantime, I'm going to clean this stock up, and then I'm going to start the staining process. Here's the buttstock that we did, or that I did. It's coming along really good. It's turned out to be a nice color. The butt pad was mailed today, I think, or yesterday or today, so I should be getting that pretty soon too. and we'll be able to finish that off. We're getting close. We're getting close. Every part's been ordered, and now it's just waiting for them to come in. And I think probably the one from England will be the part that's going to hold us up till the end. So, but that's our status. I'm going to clean this mess up and start staining the stocks. Remember, I have to do them the same way I did the butt stock. So I'll first be doing it with the mixture, and then I'll be going back to the straight stain, and hopefully we'll be able to match it up. All right, well, thank you. Talk to you tomorrow.